Good morning, YouTube. This is Daniel Medina, and I'm over here with Alex Konrad in Scottsdale. And I'm so excited because I've been wanting for a while to actually bring somebody on. And I talk a lot about how this is a process where you have a team of people working for you towards the end goal. And how valid am I if I talk about a team and I don't ever show that the people behind the team? So Alex and I have met recently, and he works with Bell Bank, and he reached out to me with a program that I felt very excited about. So we're going to do a couple little short video clips about different pieces here that I think you'll find interesting, and we're just going to do a Q&A type of session. And I would just like Alex, if you could tell us how you got into lending and how long you've been with Bell Bank.
Sure, yeah. So I got into lending back in March of 2020. So coming up on 4 years with Bell Bank. Worked for one of my very good friends' dad, who's been in the industry for over 30 years. So wealth of knowledge. He's been a great mentor to me. Always been interested in real estate in one form or another, and I figured this is a good way to get started, get an understanding of real estate from the financial side, and then also be able to help a lot of families and a lot of individuals with a positive impact, put a roof over their head, and start them on the journey to financial independence and the dream of home ownership.
That's so cool too, and I'll tell you a funny little story is that not all people who cold call you are trying to sell you something that you don't need here. And so when Alex reached out to me, I was actually having a kind of a bad day, but I always like people that are to the point and have their stuff together. And he took my email and he sent me some information, and I liked what I saw, and we're here today having this conversation. So the next time somebody calls you and you are sure you don't need what they're talking about, maybe think twice. In any event, this video here is specifically kind of targeting or meant to reach people who are thinking about buying. And what I felt was really exciting and something I just learned about recently is a first-time home buyer is obviously somebody who's never bought a home, but also somebody who hasn't owned a home in the last 3 years. So kind of the clock gets to reset. And Alex works with first-time home buyers, and maybe he can talk a little bit about why that's a market he's called to.
Exactly, yeah. So, I'm a younger guy. A lot of my friends are starting to buy homes, and people that are my age are starting to buy homes, and that's something that, I wanted to base my business off of when I first began was how do we get people from renting, from renewing their lease every year, from getting away from, really some of these predatory companies that, everybody has to have a place to live and everybody has some money to spend. So why not make those payments on something that's actually yours, that's actually going to have a return for you at the end of the day? So that's why I'm very interested in working with first-time home buyers. Not only that, but just to help them achieve that goal, which is really everybody's goal at the end of the day, to have a place that they can call home, that is their own, that they can do whatever they want with and enjoy, that peace of mind, knowing that that place is theirs and, they don't have to go pay somebody else's rent. It's all theirs.
There's a trend that I've noticed in the last couple of years too, and it's kind of been a trend towards more people renting, and it's not even renting homes now. You find that the renting or the leasing program is in anything from water heaters to more and more things. And so obviously people who watch their parents lose homes in 08, 09 don't want to repeat that experience. And I think that the younger generation has definitely has maybe a distaste for home ownership. And I think part of our efforts here will be towards re-examining the importance of owning a home, and knowing options of knowing, like some people I think thinking, oh, I own a home, I can never travel ever again. Well, that's not the case either. So hopefully in these conversations that we'll be sharing, we will ignite maybe a small fire in you to learn more and take an action step. So we're going to go ahead and pause this one here, and then we're going to continue to another conversation about this process.